Hey everybody, this is Dave, coming to you from the Gaming Cave. Today we're going to do Attack Phase 4 as we continue our playthrough of Lanzerath Ridge, Battle of the Bulge from DVG Games and part of the Valiant Defense series. Alright, so I've set my pieces up. I think I got them where I want them, I hope. I'm not sure. I know the attacks are supposed to be strong to the flanks. I'm thinking right here, do I want both these guys here? I think I'm going to move Fancher. I can move him where I want him. I think I'm going to put him over here. I have Redmond over here and he can protect. I'm going to leave McConnell in here. And I have to have Fort, Book, and Springer here. I've got these guys out here. And again, I think maybe I'm going to reassign Krieger out here to help with this flank. He can still fire here if he needs to. I'm bringing Ford over here. I'm going to send, so we got a couple of objectives. 3 victory points for deny equipment. So I gain access, defenders gain access to the deny action, and if we get all the vehicle and weapon counters are placed on this card, I'll gain those victory points. My Jeep's already off the board because it got destroyed, so they denied it that way. And then make contact, display this card. Defenders gain access to the withdraw action. If I can get 2 defender counters are placed on this card, then I'll get those victory points. So that's 5 victory points right there. So I definitely want to do that, but I got to use my equipment too. Okay. To do that deny, it's a minor action, so it doesn't take much to get him there to do that. Okay, we're using attackers number 4. Don't have any idea what this is like. I haven't looked in the deck. I'm giving it a shuffle. I've already shuffled them some, but I want to give it a fresh shuffle there. We got the 10 counters on the board to start with. We got all our dice set up, and I think that we're ready to give this thing a go. So let's get started, and let's pull the German cards, start seeing what happens here. And hopefully I've got a strategy that'll work. All right, assault. Grenadier in the orange 1. Okay, here they go. This is what I figured. All right, so they're coming up. So he comes over. And they move up right there. All right, that's the first card. Second card, Grenadier. Orange 1, same place. Crap, here they come. All right. Moves up, moves up, moves up. And unfortunately, the booby trap that used to be there is gone. Okay, next one. Assault. Grenadier on the black 1. Okay, that's over here. So we got another Grenadier coming. He moves up. He moves up, and this Grenadier moves up. Okay, so that's my 3 cards. So what I want to do is tell you what's going on. I forgot to do that. So this is attack phase number 4. And I'll get to the page here in the book. So attack period 4 began at dusk. The 9th Fallschirmjäger Regiment was joined by men from the 27th Fusilier Regiment. Together they launched coordinated attacks against the defenders' right and left flanks, eventually penetrating the lines and capturing the Americans. All right, so now you know what I'm up against. So here we go. That was theirs, now it's my turn. Okay, my first action is going to be Fort over to here. Put him there. Book over to here. Put him there. Jenkins needs to fire this machine gun. It's his BAR. So I'm going to use him. He'll be exhausted. And he's going to fire. He's got 1 clip left. He's firing it at the MG42. Okay, he gets 2 10-sided dice. or I'm sorry, 1 10-sided die. He needs a 7 or higher. Come on, buddy, we need this, we need this, come on. He gets, oh, it's a 3, no effect, okay. Well, I was hoping to take that machine gun out, that didn't work. I've got 1 action left, and Preston is going to take that, and he's firing at the rifleman. He is a D8, so he gets 2 D8s because Dustman is there, and Dustman is inspiring him. So he fires, and he gets a 2, that's so good, but a 4. He got the rifleman off of there. So we got him coming up through there. Hopefully that'll slow them down a little bit, but I didn't get to these guys. Oh, I can see how this is going already. I'm worried already. I've used my 5 actions trying to get my guys out where I need them. Okay, here we go. First German action, assault. Orange 1, it's a rifleman. Okay. So we push him up right here. So here comes that grenadier, another rifleman coming up behind him. Not liking this already. Next one, rifleman on the black 1. Okay. So we have a rifleman coming up this way. There he is. There. And, oh, rifleman, black 1. Okay. So he moves up, he hits the booby trap, and that eliminated him. Rifleman moves up, grenadier, rifleman. That's their 3 cards. Oh, how I wish I still had that. Had that down there. Okay, taking our actions. Actions. One more. Where's he at? One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there it is, 5. Okay. All right. So, first thing, Queen. And he'll be exhausted, but he flips over Preston so he can take another shot there. All right. Over here, Fancher, he's a D8. He's over here. He's firing at this rifleman. He's inspired by Redmond, so he gets 2 D3s. He needs a 3 or higher. He gets 6 and a 4. He got that rifleman off of there. Okay. Buys us that spot right there. I'm going to fire my machine gunner, the M2 right here. He's firing at this C gun. He gets a D12. He needs a 7 or higher. So he's firing 7 or higher. 12. Got him. All right. Took that machine gun off of there. Well, he did his job. Okay. I got 2 more commands right here. Preston is going to have to fire. He gets a 2D8s. He's firing at this rifleman over here. He's a 3 or higher. He's inspired by Dustman. Oh, Lord. He got a 4 and a 2. We got him. He got one of them off of there. Okay. I got 1 left. And I need Book to move again. He's over to here now. Trying to get him over there to help us out. I need that leader there. And I still haven't been able to do what I wanted to do up there. Okay, here comes the German. Whoa, this is fast and furious. Assault. Submachine gunner. Onto the orange 1. They weren't kidding when they said they were coming this way. There's 1, 1, 1. Okay. Next one. Assault on the black 1 with a rifleman. That's over here. Grenadier moves up. Rifleman, rifleman, rifleman. Third one. Oh, rifleman there. Now, this is the first time I've had this. So I'm going to have to see what this does. He moves into the box with these guys. And so, I'm going to have to pause and see how to resolve this. So let me check my rules. Okay, so we have to resolve this attack. So, one or more assault counters move into a defender combat position, immediately resolve the attack. Add the combat value of all the assault counters. Do not include any that's already there. So daggone, this guy's a 3. That's not good. Then roll a number 6 dice equal to the combat value against each defender in the combat position. If at least one of the dice rolled is equal to or higher than the defender's valor rating. Okay. Then roll, let me see that again. Then roll a number of 6-sided dice equal to the combat value against each defender in the combat position. Holy moly, that's a mouthful. Okay, I think I got this. So he's a 3. He gets 3 6-sided dice, and he rolls against each one of these guys. And if he gets, which is bad because he gets 3 dice. So here we go. He's going to roll against Redmond first. And 4 or higher, he'll disrupt Redmond. 3, 3, 4. So he disrupts Redmond. And now Khalil. He's a 5. He gets 3 dice against Khalil. And oh my gosh, he gets a 6 and a 5. So he disrupted both of them. So see, them Grenadiers are bad news there. Yep, bad news. This is not going well today. Okay, that's my 3 cards. Get my actions back. So we have a real problem here. I need to get rid of this guy, but another one's coming. Got these guys that can fire down here, and they're going to have to start doing something for me down here, and I still got all these guys. So we're going to spend 1 action to get Khalil so he's not disrupted. Man. Who is this? That was Fisher. He fired last time. So I run the risk of losing Redmond here if he gets disrupted again. Oh, brother. brother. This is bad. And I got those guys coming up on that side. This is really bad. This is worse than I thought it was going to be. I don't have a way to because it's a minor action. I got to take a minor action for Redmond because I got to keep him alive. I got no choice there. Milosevic is going to fire here. He can fire at the blue. He's got line of sight to that rifleman. He gets a D8. He's inspired, so he gets 2 of them. He needs a 4 or higher to hit. 8 and a 5. Okay, well, he took that rifleman out right there. Well, that'll slow him down anyway, so I don't get another daggone guy up there. Yeah. And then, let's see, that was his action. Now I got to do, I could do, man, I hate to use him up like that so fast, but I think I'm going to have to, just about. I could do Wibbin. He takes an action. Let's see, what's that going to do for me? No, I got to do something over here. I'm in trouble over here too. I got Krieger. He's going to fire right here. He gets 2d8, 1d8. He's firing at that rifleman. He needs a 3 or higher. Krieger gets a 5. Woohoo! Okay. So he took a rifleman out. And then Book has got to move over here. I need him over here. I got to get these guys. I got to get them up and do something here with them. I'm running out of running out of stuff here. Okay. Wow. This is brutal. Brutal. Brutal, brutal, I say. That guy stayed there. Okay, I got to make a change. Boot can't move because, oh man, wait a minute. I gotta, I'm in trouble. I'm in so much trouble here. I can fire that guy. No, I can't. I have to be in that square with him. Shoot. Okay, I have to put this. I have to put this Grenadier back on the board there, on the orange, and give me Krieger back. Because here's what I have to do. Slate is going to have to use his command. He's going to have to play his right here. He can bring Fancher back up, and he can bring Milosevic back up, and then Fancher has to take the final move. And it's close combat, which exhausts him, but it gets rid of that Grenadier, because if a Grenadier ends in the if an enemy ends in your square at the end of the defense phase, you lose. Okay, well, I can see where I've gone wrong in a couple places. I should have redistributed these guys and had 4 guys over in these areas. Okay, here comes the next German card. Leader, place him on the brown 3 track. Oh, you know what? At the beginning of this phase, my fences would have been back. Here, here, and here. Forgot to do that. Okay, leader on the brown 3. That's this one here. So he moves up. He moves up. The leader's there, and the fence comes down. That didn't last long. Okay, second one. A leader on the brown 6. Brown 6, he's going this way. He moves, 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 takes that out. Okay. And submachine gun, crud, on the orange track right here, which puts him into the square. These guys move up, and he's going to do close combat on these guys. Okay, so he's going to have 3d6. He's going to start with the exhausted, who is that? Queen. All he needs is a 2 or higher, and he got 4, 5, and 6. So queen is disrupted. Now he's going after, who's this one? This is Preston. He needs a 3 or higher. He gets a 1, 2, 2. He did not get a disrupt on him. Now he's going after Dustman. This is a 4. Oh, he got him disrupted. Okay. So he's disrupted. Oh, brother. Okay, that's 3 cards. So they didn't do anything over here, so they bought me a little bit of time here. These guys are active again. And everything was happening on this flank. All right, so we're going to stay here. Khalil is going to fire. He's a D8. And he's inspired by Redmond. He's firing at this black rifleman right here. It's a black 3. He gets 2 D8s. Here we go. 3 or higher. 3 and an 8. Okay, got him. So we took him off. All right. Now we got to move over here. So I got to do something up here. So I need Book has got to move. Oops. That's 1 for him. Shoot. Shoot. Oh man, I didn't get what I wanted. Did not get what, I'm in trouble. I think I'm in deep, deep trouble here. Dustman is disrupted. So what does that mean? Well, I think I'm in big trouble. The only action Dustman can take is get rid of the disrupted marker. That takes care of him. Book had to move there so he could take care of these guys, but there's nothing he can do. He can't do close combat. These guys are exhausted. Krieger can't move there and help him because that's an action. So, I hate to say this, but at the end of the defender's phase, which is 2 other actions and none of them do me any good here, I lose. I got beat. Wow, that went fast. So, I lost the game. I didn't deny equipment. I didn't make contact. I didn't do anything. I could do nothing except try to hold the flank. So, okay, there's some lessons to be learned from this playthrough. So what would I say about this? Well, first of all, let me say this. The game is challenging. It's, you know, it's a lot of dice rolls. You got to have some luck. If you don't have any luck, you're dead anyway, right? But you gotta have that part of it. And then on top of that, you got to pay attention. After a playthrough, you start to get a feel for where these guys are moving at. I did really well holding the center line. They didn't even get to my booby traps. The one time that would have helped me here was still to have had a booby trap there, and I lost that one early on. The 50 cal, he took that out. He fired that 1 shot, took that out of there. But now he's exhausted. I would have taken action. I could have set him up. You know, I could have fired another shot here. And that would have helped. Or my other options were to, you know, try to reposition some stuff. But you can see there's a little bit happening here, not a lot. And they would still have to get all the way up into the booby traps and everything else. So I'm really not super concerned about the center. I really needed to have, you know, it had Ford here and moved McConnell and all these guys. I needed them over in this area here to fire at this orange lane. And then have as many guys as I could over here in the black, along with another guy here. That's where I messed up. So not knowing exactly how this was going to go, that's the thrill of the first time playthrough. I definitely would do some things different. The other thing I would do different early in the game is conserve that machine gun ammo. It would have been nice to have held this machine gun ammo only to fire at these other machine gun positions to keep them from hitting you with these disrupt tokens. And to have them, if you need them, you know, when those medics show up there on turn 3, you got to find those guys and get rid of that guy quick to dumb down your rolls. The other thing maybe on that first phase, instead of messing around with this radio intelligence, trying to pick up a marker, I should have come over here to the artillery one, because if you get 3 of those radio signals done, you get to take 3 cards off of there, and that might save you having a machine gun nest be set up. So there's really some advantage that way. So I got several things I would do different on my playthrough the next time. But like I said, there's replayability on this because there's this whole other tactics deal here that you can have that changes up the game. So, I mean, you got a ton of stuff that you can use to play that gives you replayability to this game. So it's not like, well, played it once, that's it, I'm done, I know all the rules, I know how it's going to happen. You can change it up with these tactics and having those also show up. So I think I like this game. I've had the soldiers in postman's uniform, and I like that one, but I really like this one better. I think that this is, to me, this is the type of game that you're desperate, you're trying to survive, and they broke my flank over there, and I couldn't stop them. So, and the bad thing was that grenadier having 3 dice, you got to get rid of those guys. Those guys are really bad news. I wish I would have got him, but because I had so much going on over here and I had to revive my guys over here, I didn't have much chance to stop them. I had to, you know, it took up all my actions trying to keep them from breaking through that flank, and they ended up going through the other one. Well, lessons learned, that's the game, right? That's the fun of it. So I think, you know, if you've got the game, I hope you enjoy playing it. I hope you learned something from my video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. And this was a blast. I'm going to have some other playthroughs because, you know, I hate losing. But at the same time, I'd like to try it with the tactics variant too. Okay, well, I'll see you guys on the next one. And everybody have a good one.